What, a motherfucking sling blade or some shit?
Well, I mean, dude, he's the guy that gives me. I have like two electric, like 4-wheelers that are shot to shit. But he gave them to me, and I'm gonna cut them apart and I'm gonna re-weld them. I'm gonna make me a custom, electric, quad. But we kind of share, like, what you think is trash is another man's treasure. Well, that broke down electric, like 4-wheeler. What are you doing with it? I'm like, nothing. I'm like, well, I'll give you $5 and a reach around. Like, can I have it? And so it kind of works.
Well, you're on Clown House. You're in a room called Cloning Services for Low IQ Dandruff Fatties, hosted by Diego in La Casa de Diego. Princessia or Diego or somebody is watching us live on YouTube. I have an ongoing feud with Diego. I have labeled him a dangerous domestic terrorist and a Jew-hating neo-Nazi slimy piece of shit.
How dare you call him a Democrat?
He doesn't even vote. He's above all of us. He's a praxeologist.
A praxeologist?
Yeah, look it up. It's a whole philosophy.
In the study of being
practical.
Practical?
Well, it deals with decision-making theory, and if you tell Diego it deals with decision-making theory, he says, you couldn't be further from the truth.
Would you have to presuppose it before you said it was that kind of theory?
I was actually gonna read what praxeology is and create a new room called Dr. Diego, Professor of Praxeology at Clown House University.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
In philosophy, praxeology is the theory of human action based on the notion that humans engage in purposeful behavior contrary to reflexive behavior and other unintentional. Based on the notions.
The purpose of what?
The assumption is that we engage in purposeful behavior, that we are choosing to make decisions for pragmatic and common sense reasons. But the truth is, a lot of humans are very stupid, like Diego.
You snow over a lot of stuff, man.
I glossed over stuff?
Yeah.
I'm reading the very first Google result from Wikipedia.
I know, but it's like the way that I like when you used to enunciate stuff.
I still enunciate. I just go to my YouTube. I've been recording aphorisms.
It just sounds like this is Edwin on fucking meth. Like, did you take an Adderall today or something?
Well, I just got back from the gym. I'm drinking a beer, smoking weed.
You're pumped.
It's Saturday night. I got a bull load. I'm ready to go to the bar and find myself a bull. Bull rush.
So lame.
I know. So that movie I sent you, Le Roi d'Anze, it's about Louis XIV and how he used.
Dude, I thought it was about Mozart and shit.
It does seem like that, but I gotta say it's a very good movie because it's like.
I watched a good 20 minutes of it before I turned it off.
Yeah, it's gay. Part of it is gay.
Well, I mean, the problem was if it had subtitles, I would have watched the whole thing, but it didn't have subtitles.
Yeah, I saw a version with subtitles, but Goddess is here. Do you know Goddess?
Yeah, from a long time ago. I haven't seen her around.
No, I think this is the Yogi one. Hi, Goddess. How are you?
Hi.
The female.
Good. I'm in a Planet Fitness in Phoenix, Arizona.
Nice. Are you on a treadmill?
Am I what?
Do I need to get on the Clown House?
Yeah, come to Clown House and join the Diego house.
The Diego house. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Talk to you in a bit. Are you on the treadmill at the gym?
Not yet. I'm in the locker room. Just getting ready. I'm just admiring my physique before I work out, and then I can admire it afterwards.
What are you gonna do? I just
had a pre-workout beverage, and it made me have a niacin flush. I'm all funky feeling everywhere. Like that prickly hot feeling.
Oh, well, you got to get your ass on the treadmill.
Word.
There's like a threshold. When you go to the gym, there is like a clear, definitive threshold, and I think it's basically when you break a sweat, and it's it's very healthy to get your body temperature up once a day to break that sweat. And if you don't sweat once a day, like you're pretty much a stinky piece of shit.
Word. That's what's up.
Stay strong, move fast.
Do the thing.
Sherry, Sherry lady. Oh my god, my video went viral.
Please don't scroll. I'm just trying to become a big content creator one day, but I have no supporters. So if you have the chance, please subscribe. In the back of my mind. Please don't scroll. I'm just trying to be
38 up likes, 1 comment. It's called Don't Scroll Subscribe.
Man. I think I'm dying. I'm trying to not be dying.
You got to work out.
Yeah. I'm doing workout, sweat, reflux.
Tim, are you eating? Is that a candy with a scorpion in it?
Yeah. It's probably why I'm dying.
You're not dying. You're living.
I'm living. I'm not only living, I'm sliving.
Well,
You know, like what Paris Hilton in that phrase, living and slaying at the same time. Living.
well, your problem is you've lost the divinity, the divine Shekhinah. Hold on, Brian is calling back in. Yeah, can't find it.
That's not a real room.
Where?
You can't find the room?
No. Diego, D-I-E-G.
The name of my profile is Diego.art. Or Diego Art. Actually, there's no dot. My profile name has changed to Diego Art. And the name of the room is Cloning Services for Low IQ Dandruff Fatties.
Dude, what?
I can't. Oh, maybe I can text it to you. You want me to just text you the link? I can text it to you.
Dude, I'm on the Doc Brian Sellers, not Doc Innovation.
You probably don't have me added. I'll just send you the link to the room.
Well, how do I do it from one phone to the other?
I don't know. Do you have another number? Oh, I see what you're saying.
I'm using the phone. The phone you sent me is the one I'm talking on Clownhouse with.
Yeah.
The one that I'm talking to you on, I can't get on Clownhouse with.
Okay, well, let me just find you then. It's Brian Sellers?
Yeah, Doc Brian Sellers.
Doc.
That one part.
Oh. That one part. That one Paris. Dude, I don't see you on there. That one part. That's the name of the profile?
No. It's Doc Brian Sellers.
Oh. Oh, I see it.
And then it says
I'm on
at that one part.
Stairmaster.
Fuck, it showed up for a second.
Well, then back up.
Dude, what the fuck? I saw it.
Well, then back up and retype what you were typing when you saw it.
I tried it, then it disappeared. Cherry, cherry lady. Yeah, I see it, dude. And we're friends.
Yeah. Invite me into what fucking room you're talking about.
Hello! Like, how do I fucking invite you?
Bro, you invited me to Clown House. You better fucking know how to do this shit.
Doc. You don't show up.
Wow, the facility.
You're supposed to be the guru of this motherfucker.
That don't work. I can't invite you to the fucking room. I can see your profile, but I can't add you to the room in the room.
You can't go to the room while it's open. Go to the bottom, like, you know.
It does. I can, but I can't. I can't
find me.
I can't find you. But I see. I'm looking at your profile. I see your fucking PTR with all your speakers. Jesus, that's a lot of speakers. The fuck.
Yeah, my buddy's car stereo shop got the roof ripped off of it, and he needed a place to, like, you know, put his speakers.
Well, sorry, my friend. You'll have to probably click that.
All right, I'm gonna hit search. You said spell your name.
Diego Art.
Spell it.
Diegoart. Diego Art. And we've got other people in here that have fully assimilated to the Borg, aka Diego. And Diego has a room going on right now called Naggers That Keep Nagging. But I'm not going to his rooms anymore. I'm finished talking to these people.
So, Diego Art, the problem was you didn't tell me it was one word. Alright, I got you. I added you back. Now try to add me. Because you friended me, but I didn't friend you.
Oh, that's why.
Now we're friends. Does it work now?
I still can't find your profile.
I can see your profile, but I can't see your room.
I don't have. Oh, I got you. I got you. I got it. Check your notifications.
Go to room.
I just found you. There you go. Okay, bye.
Good.
Yeah, that was a lot of fucking work. It's his fault though. Welcome to the room.
Yeah, hey, that was like pulling teeth. I'm so sorry, man. I didn't understand what the fucking front door was going on.
Kick rocks. Shut the front door.
Shut that front door.
Yeah, fuck a front door.
Fuck a front door.
Yeah, what's going on, guys? Sorry, I didn't mean to, like, after you listen to me through his phone.
That's okay. So are you the love art guy or are you somebody else? I'm so confused.
I'm the former combat medic.
Oh, okay.
I'm Doc.
Okay. Oh, so do you have genuine, like, war traumas?
Do I have... Let me turn my volume up. Do I have genuine what?
War trauma.
Do I have PTSD? Yes.
Yeah. I think we all have some form of that, but you must have it bad.
What is bad? Isn't that relative?
Yes, this is true. It's true. I mean, to the point where, like, I don't know, maybe you have, like, episodes and it's troubling to yourself and those who are close to you. I don't know.
Who's close to me?
I don't know. I'm only making a hypothesis because, like, I don't know you that well. But
Well, I live by myself. I'm 49 years old. I've never been married. I have a pit bull named Georgia. She's 5 years old. She's like my daughter. I love her to death, and I feed her too many treats. Yeah, I mean, I have a gun range in my backyard, garden. I mean, I like shooting my weapons. I never feel like my PTSD has allowed me to be unable to handle a firearm safely. So
that's good.
you know, so
So you haven't been, like, a threat to yourself and others.
never.
That's good.
Well, I mean, I take that back. I have been a threat to others, but only when they meant to be a threat against people I love or myself.
That's fine. I like that stuff. Like, that makes a man attractive to me. on you or looking for him, but you know, I'm just saying.
Well, I've never been married, so I'm not looking for it.
Yeah. I've been in like common law marriages, but never a former like whole wedding ritual experience. But
I live in Georgia. There is no common law marriage.
oh right, okay.
I mean, we can live together for 20 years and you're still my girlfriend. And you still wouldn't be able to do medical rights for me if I got, you know, a heart attack situation and you need to make a medical decision. It wouldn't be up to you. It'd be up to somebody else.
Yeah, I really don't know any benefits to common law marriage, other than like that there's probably some kind of
Tax benefit, yeah, for sure.
I don't know if like you can get that in a common law marriage. I don't know.
Well, I mean, maybe in a divorce, if like, you know, if you're common law married, can you common law divorce and do you get half your shit?
Right. You know, I don't think so. There's no prenuptial agreement. Like, there's no binding contract. So it's like, I feel like common law marriage is kind of bullshit.
Well, I mean, I don't live in Pennsylvania, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, right. I didn't do the relationship thing in Pennsylvania. I've done it in Oregon and in Colorado.
Yeah, I don't understand common law. You know, they call themselves a state, but they're a common law. I'm like, well, if you're a common law, you're not a state.
Yeah. Actually, Oregon and California. Never had a real proper relationship in Colorado. Yeah. But I've lived there for a long time.
Yeah. So how you been, girl?
I just went to Mexico.
No shit, for real?
Yeah, and I had 4 fucking root canals.
You went down to Mexico to a dentist?
Yep. Yeah, you can find some pretty ethical ones, and there's some really well educated.
Hey, I'm not opposed to the idea. I mean, I'm a medical professional on some level. So yeah. I'm like, you know, if I needed a knee surgery, I wouldn't do it through the VA. I would actually just go pay for myself and go to India. Because India has some of the best hospitals in the world.
I agree. Yeah, the doctors are really powerful, actually. Like, they've got a lot of psychic abilities that are overlooked by the dumbass Western world. I know there is a behavioral health professional who goes around on this app and basically look into your Akashic records.
Oh, shit.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get it out. Ooh.
Pop up those demons.
They come from the back of the universe, and they tell you how you live.
Well, that's natural that they'd be coming out when we're talking about behavioral health professionals that can see into the Akashic records.
Dude, I had a behavioral health, you know, psychology. I minored in psychology in one of my degrees, and I had this behavioral health, you know, psychologist as a professor, and he thought he was king fucking shit because he went to University of Georgia, and he minored in like environmentalism, growing bamboo. And like, so there was bamboo all in his like classroom, and he's like, "Oh, these are my bamboo." And then I would tell you, like, I'm like, bro, yeah, I just gotten through with like, you know, general psychology, developmental psychology, abnormal psychology, like, and then like, you know, and he's going into behavioral psychology, but he's talking to me like, you know, like he's teaching me about like, you know, Freud's, you know, 5 postulates of like oral anal phallic latency, genitalia. Like, I didn't understand that shit. Like, I didn't understand Pavlov's dog or Harlow's monkey. You know, like, or like, postulates are. Oh my god.
That's a great point. Let's go to Chris Porter next. And guys, this is just going to be our sort of last round the horn run before signing off. We've been here for about 90 minutes. I think it's been a fantastic space. So Chris Porter, over to you. Thoughts on key accomplishments for you?
You're teaching at a low
Sure,
level
yeah.
university.
Since we're getting near the end, thanks for having me.
And he wasn't even
key accomplishments. I mean, look, the president campaigned on peace, and that's not always the most exciting, interesting thing, but for all the noise and for all the bureaucratic fighting, for all the distractions that'll happen, what I liked about the first term as a father of 6 children, and I hope and pray will be true of the second term and into the future, is that we avoid major conflicts and wars, right? So I think the other side has often been very brave with other people's lives and other people's children's lives. And so, yeah, if the president being strong instead of weak and strategic and wise instead of clever and tactical, as has often been the case the last 4 years, I would take wise avoidance of war and seeking of peace over being, clever. And I think that'll be the major accomplishment to me is that, for example, in my own area in intelligence and cyber matters, getting stronger hopefully deters China, for example. But the way that story will be told might look like we prepared a lot and nothing happened, and you'll get all these smart articles in the Atlantic and elsewhere that say, well, there was much ado about nothing. Yeah, I hope that we strengthen our defenses, reform our intelligence community, push for a lot of big changes, and then in hindsight it looks like it was overdone, because that'll be the ultimate success, is if our country is in peace.
It's a great point. Thank you. And many here up on the stage and elsewhere are parents of young kids as well. And I think I speak for all of us when I say yes. All right. Last 3, we'll do Derek, then Ezra, then I'll close us out. Derek,
hey, thanks.
Final thoughts?
Yeah, thanks, Josh. This has been great. I think, the way KT started this, talking about energy, I think our energy policy, our trade policy, and how we're going to pull out of things like the climate agreements that are hamstringing our economy will be essential, and that will
assemble the Diego Troll Army
presence in the world, and I think that is the most important.
Diego's assembled, prepare for battle.
Provides the foundation for our leadership and for our defense, and I think that's going to be critical, and that's going to happen under this new administration. The second thing that I hope for, just echoing a thought here, we need to have peace and we need to avoid unnecessary wars. But if we do have conflict, if we do need to engage, we need to engage to win. And that means having consequential engagements and not tit for tat and proportionality. And I think this administration coming in understands that aspect of real power and impacting the psychological perspective on the other side. So I think those are my 2 observations.
Great. Ezra.
Yeah, so a lot of people are saying peace, couldn't agree more, and it's something that President Trump has shown that he's able to do. But, how do we get there now after, 4 years of incompetence and weakness? We have to reverse both of those. And on the strength part, right, how do we restore American strength? One, we need to be prepared for the ability to win a very large-scale combat in the Pacific. That's how you avoid that happening. It means we've got to get our manufacturing and production tripled, and we've got to do that very, very quickly. We also have to be able to have the raw materials to be able to sustain that sort of production. And then, the other thing I'd just say is we've got to make this country healthy. I mean, RFK talks a lot about, actual medical health, but, from my perspective, when we've got a government that's where secrecy has run wild, where we have a government that's been committing, intelligence abuses against the American people, that's not a healthy society, and we've got to correct that, and we've got to really make sure that people's civil liberties are guarded.
Incredible point.
I couldn't agree more, Diego.
I'm here first by saying thank you all for coming. I mean, I think we've got
Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.
Probably 40 people that wanted to ask questions. Sorry we didn't get to everyone. I think we covered the bulk of what folks were talking about. But obviously we're going to keep trying to do these. They're not on a regular schedule yet. So thanks for putting up with last minute notices from us. I'll close it out by answering the question. And I'll just say, the removal of criminal aliens from our shores.
Diego,
Princessia! Any type of
they're gonna remove
to
you!
get into the United States, we have no idea who they are. I tweeted all the time how many.
Oh no, Lucifer is here!
U.S. soil, and I very much believe that that'll be one of the key accomplishments at the end of the Trump administration. Obviously, seconding all of the things that were said, whether it's KT's Drain the Swamp comment or any number of the other comments, the health and welfare of our republic that as we're talking about. So, thank you all. What a great evening.
Thank you.
God bless America. God bless all of you. And we'll see you out there.
Bye.
Thank you, Josh Ezra. Oh wait, no. He's in multiple rooms.
Here's
It's
Edmund.
definitely Edmund.
Here's Edmund.
There's another one.
This one is Edmund.
Yeah, this one is Edmund because it's the low account, yeah. Jesus Christ.
Diego, you look so sexy with that Palestinian hut on your head. Like,
Oh, thank you.
so sexy.
Let's see if we can get these two Diegos to come up.
What about your hair plugs? It wasn't,
Come on up.
The price is right.
No, you see? No.
Which show do you like better, Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune, or neither?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, you and Pardon.
I like Jeopardy, but it makes me a little bit like nervous because it's very demanding. It's extremely demanding. Like it's kind of
What are you doing, Hermes?
I got a whore over here.
You got a whore over there. What a terrible thing to say about your wife.
Yeah, I know, but it's a joke.
I'm pretty sure you do that with the girls,
That's right. You have Diego art blocked?
Yes, I think this is the guy who is recording all the time.
Yeah, it is. This is that.
I don't like that. I know I have a sexy foggy voice, but can you pay me for that, please?
I can pay you for that if you can say that.
That.
That's right. It's not that. I've helped Abby with her English pronunciation
I'm
as well.
sorry, Diego, that I speak all the 3 languages. I'm so sorry that you can't understand what I'm saying.
Afwan, я хочу тебя, я тебя люблю. Я тебя люблю, я хочу тебя. Я понимаю по-русски. Я понимаю по-русски.
Think about that.
Think about that.
You're such a weirdo.
but they go to job, да?
Motherfucker.
How do you say nigger in Russian?
I don't know.
You want to know the secret name of God? It's a secret Yiddish word. You know what it is?
Oh my god, you talk so much. I hate that.
You do?
No, can we just
I
have
think men should do more than talk. I hate men.
You
who
should
are
go to
talking.
Diego's. You should go to Diego's room and talk to Diego's wife.
No, she never talks to me. She never. I'm completely gone.
Are
on
you
her
Diego's
list.
wife? Is this Diego's wife?
No.
Are you cheating on Diego with Rabbi?
No, Rabbi is my husband.
Oh my God, this is incredible. This is like a parallel universe we're in right now. And plus, you're a nagger.
Yes.
You're a nagger. You're nagging and complaining, Rachel.
No, it's Rachel.
No one can get your name.
I'm making peace in the Middle East. Me as an Ashkenazi Jew dating a Palestinian.
That's
What
good.
is the issue?
No, there's no issue there. If love is love.
That's right.
Love is
Love is
love.
art.
Are you gay?
I'm very gay. I'm also stupid.
No, that's okay. Just be gay. It's better.
I had a coming out party a couple months ago. I'm super gay now.
Bar mitzvah?
I'm trans, non-binary, the whole works.
Just such a wannabe.
You don't support LGBTQ? Rachel?
No, I don't.
I thought Tel Aviv was the gayest part of the world.
Yeah, super gay.
Is it not?
Rachel.
I heard what you were playing in this room of this girl you dated, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That was weird. Let me tell you that. It's very
Weird! Weird alert!
Yeah, you're so weird.
Oh yeah, love. Who drove?
I don't know.
Hello, Clubhouse. I'm gonna like also make how do you say a screen recording.
Mm-hmm.
I never gave to this man a permission to record my voice. I'm gonna sue you, Diego Art.
That's fine. I live in La Hoja, or I live in San Diego. My wife hates me because I'm on this app 50 hours a week. You can send the lawsuit to my bitch wife at my house that I used to live in.
Who drove from Illinois to Michigan?
It's Illinois.
Yeah,
Not
Who
Illinois.
drove from Illinois to Michigan? I heard you like screaming in some room. You're like, she drove from Illinois to Michigan. He stood her up halfway through.
That was some girl with herpes all over her face who's triple vaxxed and on an implant birth control product. She was going to drive 2 hours to some guy that she met on the internet, and then he canceled on her an hour into her drive. And they were talking.
Oh my god, that's so sad.
And they were talking for
She's
months.
Talking to him.
They were talking for months.
No, really, you guys. Is she still talking to him?
Well, I have realized that like recording Clubhouse is fun and cool and all, but like recording everything else is even way better. Especially girls on dating apps, because like that is when you can really observe the stupidity of what a modern day American woman is. They're incredibly stupid. This chick is a
I
feminist.
would never drive for a man.
Well, all these chicks, if I take somebody out for dinner and I say, "Hey, come meet me here," and they say, "Nah, that's too far. How about you meet me here?" It's like, okay, bitch, I don't think you understand. You're coming out for a free fucking dinner at a nice restaurant. Wherever some fucking guy wants to take you, you should go and just go eat, because it's gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same outcome no matter where you go. You just want to eat and then you want to go. So,
Oh my god, you're all weird.
Weird. Nobody's weird. Everybody's just annoyed with feeding hungry hippos.
That's right.
It's like, oh, you want me to take you out for a nice dinner? Okay, can we
No,
maybe
we're
like smoke a
all
joint and get a
lost.
stoop?
God, we're so lost. Oh my god. We're so lost in this world. Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Couldn't take it anymore. Oh, he's back. The PTR change.
I miss the days when men used to go to war.
Man, what a waste of damn time.
When men used to go kill themselves for a little bit of pussy, just a sniff.
Yeah.
Let's go to war over that pussy. Let's go die over that pussy.
Why are you talking like that? That's so weird.
It's weird that It's weird that you talk like that. You talk like a child who just barely graduated the 8th grade.
I am a child. You're talking here to the 16-year-old girl.
You're a 60-year-old woman, huh?
Yeah, I'm 16.
Do you wear a wig?
No, I don't. It's all my hair.
Oh.
That's fine. I'm so tired and sleepy. Holy fuck.
Well, you should have gone out late last night, and you should have, you worked too hard today. You should have just slept in all day like me.
Nobody likes you.
That's not inaccurate.
I bet you don't have friends.
I don't. That's
No
why.
shit.
No shit. That's why I come here. Duh. Why are you here?
I don't have friends.
Thanksgiving?
What do you mean? What am I doing on Thanksgiving? I'm going to the casino to go have a nice dinner.
You see, he's always going to casino with some weird women.
Yeah, they generally sound like.
With Thanksgiving, like Thanksgiving's actually a tough time of year on this app. Like you don't really want to ask people what they're doing. Uncomfortable. Some people are going to the casino on Thanksgiving, and it's like, oh shit.
There's no shame in having a nice dinner and being able to have it, and enjoy it. There's no shame there.
Why? I mean, it's Thanksgiving, dude. You're supposed to be with your family.
Oh, really? You mean you want me to go hang out with my mom and my sister so they can yell at me for fucking 48 hours?
I'm just saying.
Hey, Mom, I'm so happy to be here at your house for Thanksgiving.
Take your fucking shoes off and put them by the door.
Honestly,
Sounds like a Nazi mama.
I think Thanksgiving's overrated. It's not enough time off to go fly somewhere to see family.
That's so false. What do you mean?
You're Friday, like 30 minutes away, probably. So
Me, I'm going far to see my family on Thanksgiving.
Listen, don't virtue signal you're traveling, because I have traveled many years for Thanksgiving.
No, I'm more so virtue signaling that I have the freedom to
Travel?
like Monday through Friday and work from where I work.
Rick, are you American?
of course he is.
I was not talking to you, Rico.
No, he just needs to chime in. It's okay. It's expected at this point.
If you want to know me better, talk to me, baby boy.
I don't want to ever be baby boy. I don't think that was directed towards me, but
No, I was not talking
that was
to you.
Rico. Yeah, because the baby boy is just
That's dehumanizing. That's effeminizing.
dehumanizing.
It's disrespectful.
That's why I started it.
It's
I love
disrespectful.
I'm waiting an apology.
Listen,
that. No, there is no apology for nothing. I was very sweet to you.
I hate to nag you, but
I
could
don't
you
know.
please not say that? Can you please say that from now on? It's in the title of the room. Just try to pronunciate. It's called that, not that. It's that.
Diego.
Think about that.
I think that's Brian.
I
Yeah,
have
there's way too many Diegos.
I have created a clone Diego army because everyone is so upset with how stupid Diego is and how stupid his rooms are. They kicked me.
Point, if Iran is going to attack you, you're going to be a lot more scared or worried because they actually do have like planes and a military force that's modern day.
I don't think that makes it not an army.
How do you explain the Salvation Army?
They're giving out armies to anyone these days.
Well, the guy was like saying Hamas has no tanks, no planes. L asked that Felix Gallardo get kicked.
Planes.
Go on.
So L wants Felix Gallardo kicked because he posted an IDF soldier's passport.
That's racist.
Huh?
That's racist.
I get that personality very well, by the way.
Huh?
I love autistic children.
I love all kinds of children. I've been a clown actually. I've been a child entertainer, and I have yoga teacher background as well. I've done some children's yoga classes. Kids tend to just love me.
Have you ever seen Diego dress up as a clown?
No.
He's into
He's a
clowns.
real clown.
He loves clowns.
Yeah. So it's a motif or an archetype for the fool or the juggler, the magician.
Well, clowns are shamanic.
Right.
They're very powerful, actually, and Hollywood has been doing everybody dirty, but they're also part of the psyop for stuff. You know,
So-
they fuck everybody over about the
Yeah, but John's like masks that he has for clowns kind of scared me a little bit. Because when I was like a kid in the 80s, I watched this movie called Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and then I got really freaked out by that movie.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that movie. I'm doing handstand push-ups while I talk to you, alternating with the rowing machine. Row.
So we have a dangerous woman in the room, Zilla.
Yeah. I'm a dangerous clown. I'm a buckle-bound
It sounded like the Joker's little speaker when he was falling to his death.
Please don't scroll. I'm just trying to become
I'm
a
just
big
trying to
content.
figure out, like, without being rude, how can I pop that on the
Please don't scroll.
You're funny.
I was actually being very sincere.
So Zilla is a dangerous woman, and I think it's because she's beautiful. Look out, here comes the world famous Zilla, the Trilla Thriller!
Wah, wah, wah. Alright, you're welcome. Here to bless you, presence. Thank you for having me.
We got some clown molestation going on in the house.
And I feel the Zilla.
Have that done. Abs, yeah, abs.
Abs are the one muscle group that I'll work out. Like if I do back and chest one day and I do legs and lower body the next, I'll do abs every day.
I agree with that. A strong core is everything. That's like your center. If you're it's like core strong, then everything sort of follows suit.
There we go. Oh, they have that. They have that cage here. That's like a stretch thing. True stretch. She did some weird calisthenic shit. I look at like a monkey in this thing. You're hanging upside down. Oh my god.
Well, we have quite the clone army of Diegos going, and Goddess, you're kind of in the Matrix a little bit. So welcome everyone to Cloning Services for Low IQ Dandruff Fatties, aka neo-Nazi Jew-hating pieces of shit on this app. And I want to thank you all for coming. And I hope you come again, and thanks for coming. Don't forget to come if you haven't come, and thanks for coming, and we're so glad you're here. Look at all these Diegos. Oh, we did it. We broke them. We won the game. We're breaking the code. We control the Matrix, not that neo-Nazi Jew-hating bitch and her stupid neo-Nazi fatty, slimy, dandruff piece of shit in San Diego. We did it, Mom. We have formed a Diego minion. The power of Hashem has overcome their lies and misinformation. Riboinoi Shalom!
I am the master of my universe.
This is cute. I like it. I had to look at my phone now to see what's up. We got Rick James. James, didn't you?
We have sucked all the souls out of Diego's breath and brought them here to the cloning services for low IQ dandruff fatties. If you're a victim of Brincesia and Diego's stupidity, raise your hand or put a 1 in the chat.
Oh, Princess, yeah, fuck that beach.
We have Ape down there who's probably, if you want to come up and say anything real slow like you always do, Ape, just come on up, raise your hand, we'll bring you right up, and you can mumble something for everybody so they can't really understand it.
Wait, who said Princess? Yeah, fuck that bitch.
I said Brincesia, fuck that bitch.
No, the girl said that. Was it Goddess or you said that?
That was Goddess.
It was me.
Okay, I love you, Goddess. I hate that bitch too.
Can someone please just go in the room and put in the chat that, like, the Mass Diego formation?
God, another one. Yeah,
This is fire right now. Listen, don't forget, invite people to the room, cash in your pink tickets, invite. Please invite, everyone invite. You're all going to get modded. Eventually somebody will boom the room because this is just as stupid as their room, but not quite as stupid. We'll always be one step ahead of the stupid people, aka Diego and Brincesia and T-Rabs. T-Rabs should be coming back from the motherfucking bar right now pretty soon. He'll be drunk talking about how his asshole got licked out and she's dead to him, and then he made out with her after she licked his asshole out.
Damn.
Diego, you want T-Rex in this room because I have him blocked. I cannot block him for you. Hold on.
Oh, stretchy stretch. Oh, I love that little stretch cake. Oh, it feels so good. Oh, sorry.
So, moderators, do your thing. It's open popcorn style. Invite people to the room. I'm going to be taking a shower shortly, but I got a lot of yellow gook in my ears like Diego. Yes, I got a dandruff problem, and I can't take my earbuds out of my fucking ears because they've been in there for fucking 50 hours a week. I don't even know, how I'm charging them. I don't even charge them anymore. It's just, anyways, you guys get it. Just make fun of Diego. Play a bunch of dandruff commercials from the 60s. You got this.
Hey Diego, when you take your shower, don't just wash your ass, wash your asshole too.
She's fucking dead to me. The moment she licked my fucking arsehole, I knew that she was licking arseholes, and then I fucked her real good, and I made out with her because I wanted to taste what my arse tasted like after being in the nightclub for all fucking night long. Can one of the Diegos please bring us the T-Robs clip? And Abby, anybody, any ambitious Diegos in here, just type in T-Robs Northern Ireland, and you will hear a leprechaun talk about how he made out with a girl who ate his ass out after being at the nightclub all night.
Whoa. I'm thinking about going into a strip club tonight. Maybe I'll see if I can get up on the stage and show my hairy asshole to the world.
Holy shit.
I mean, you can go to Dubai and make some money doing that.
I can put my leg behind my head. I can put my leg behind my head while I'm standing and hop around.
Yeah, European wax spas exist for a reason because it's very hard to get the hair out of your ass crack. And just imagine the woman that ate out T-Rob's ass and had to munch through all that fucking leprechaun fur to get to his little turd chunks so she can make out with him. Because he fucked her all sweaty, raw like. She was fucking dead to me. Anybody got the T-Robs clip? You Diegos we're a clone army. We have to work together. Anybody got the clip of T-Robs Northern Ireland? Just go to YouTube, type it in there. Just type in T-Robs Clubhouse. You'll hear it. You'll hear the world famous leprechaun Potato Snitch song.
Potato Snitch?
He's an Irish bitch.
This is the most entertaining thing I've ever been in on House.
But how is this not different than Nate Dogg from the 90s? When I met you last night, baby, before you opened up your gap, you gave me all your pussy, and now I take it all back.
'Cause I got the fire.
Yeah, how is this any different than the 90s? This is 30-year-old music to me.
I'm loving the chat. Somebody wrote, "Please change your name, your PTR, and your driver's license to Diego." Don't forget to go the extra step and get that new driver's license made Monday morning.
Okay, I'm legally changing my name to Diego.
With all due respect, Kiko. So David Bobadilla is a special drunk autistic retard, and we just want to give out one more shout out to David Bobadilla. With all due respect, Kiko.
Angie licked my balls.
So I just got a fresh bottle of Head and Shoulders at the grocery store, and I've written on it, for Diego and Princessia, get a fucking life. Yours truly, Head and Shoulders. I'm going to take a photo on PTR right now. Hold on.
Yo. You guys are trolling hard. You guys like trolling with a
Yeah, I mean, years of listening to these losers go on and on about the juice. I've just finally had enough. Anne Frank, when they were talking about which Anne Frank photo should I use, that's when I finally lost my shit. And I said, this isn't how I can spend the rest of my life. I can't do this. This is shameful behavior, and I can't let my life slip away because of Princessia and Diego. So I took control of the situation, which is what all good leaders do. And when in charge, you take charge. And now I am the new Diego, the Diego 10.0 version 2. This is part of La Casa de Diego. We have fully shampooed, fully conditioned. Our hair, yes, it's falling out, and my skin is very oily.
Why did you do that? No. If you knew that, why would you be so fucking stupid to meet me at that time? I didn't want you. That's a fallacy, Randy. That's a fucking fallacy. Sorry to tell you.
It's because none of the best posted the picture before the 2000 soccer, and that's the same picture you thought this time.
You gotta type in T-Robs,
T-Robs?
Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland!
One word. Northern Ireland, one word. She was dead to me. Also right there. She was dead to me.
So the other day, T-Robs kicked me. He's like, kick him from the fucking room. You fucking invite him in here. He's recording you. He's recording us. He shouldn't be here. And you keep indulging him and bring him in the fucking room, Diego. He's gonna fucking rat us out. Then they kicked me.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about on the internet that you rat yourself out, dumb fuck?
Getting his arsehole licked. And then making out with the bitch that just ate the shit out of his arsehole. Amongst other interesting
I can
things.
tell you about people that I've hurt, like, outside the statute of limitations, but, I mean, I don't want to hurt y'all's feelings.
No, don't tell us about any crimes. We're not interested. So we have Christy of Oz here, who has been exposing the fake Christy, aka some guy named like Mark Schlamowitz, some Jewish gay guy who like hates his life and pretends he's an Australian woman. And meanwhile, T-Rob's like sends her dick photos and like sends her photos of like his dog licking his dick, all kinds of disgusting things. And so what I'm trying to say is that Christy is a chick with a dick, and she's not Australian. That's the big thing, is she's actually not an Australian.
Hey, Diego, let me ask you a question, man.
Yeah, what's up?
Alright. Like, the squirrel Peanut that got killed last week?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. The person that put in the complaint was a woman named Monica with a K.
Really?
Is it the same Monica?
Somebody was doxing Monica today, and she was crying in the children's room.
Is
This
an
emergency!
Is Monica the one that turned in Peanut?
No. That squirrel was worth $1 million. It was so smart, and it's just so loving, wasn't it? It was such a loving squirrel.
Dude, that squirrel would have played the space drum with you without even having a lesson.
I wish I had a friend like Peanut. Instead, I got a sweaty fucking asshole piece of shit with dandruff and his neo-Nazi Arab whore of a fucking clubhouse wife wasting my fucking life. I gotta find somebody like Peanut.
I love you for that, goddess.
Thank you.
My mama used to say, "There's more room on the outside than the inside."
That's funny. So, this might be a difficult portion of the show for many of you because I'm going to read from what's called a book. And Diego and Princessi haven't read a book in 25 fucking years. Instead, they're like asking each other questions like, do you like ranch dressing or French Island? Like that's basically the IQ level of a Diego Princessi room. Like, what's your favorite salad dressing? That's about as academic as it ever gets. So I'm going to try to read to you something.
Balsamic vinaigrette.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So these are called aphorisms. I'm just going to read you one page. This is a meditation, neurolinguistic programming hypnosis. Here we go. He who can lick can bite. It is a trick among the dishonest to offer sacrifices that are not needed or not possible, to avoid making those that are required. Disgrace kills hatred and jealousy. Once someone is no longer a favorite and no longer envied, he might even be a hero and not annoy us. Great evils befall the world when the powerful begin to copy the weak. The desperate devices which enable the weak to survive are unequaled instruments of oppression and extermination in the hands of the strong. With someone who holds nothing but trumps, it is impossible to play cards. Manifest merits procure reputation, occult one's fortune. There is a certain cowardice, a certain weakness, rather among respectable folk. Only brigands are convinced of what? That they must succeed, and so they do succeed. The only infallible criterion of wisdom to vulgar judgments, success. The art of controversy. If your opponent proposes an alteration, you can call it an innovation. If you are making the proposal, it will be the other way around. You say something smart.
Listen to me. I don't talk about witches. Blue. Were you and Diego not sharing something? I can't even talk about that actually. Anyway, I tell people, Randy, I tell you all the time, don't send me shit. You see, when I don't want to know, I don't want to know. But I didn't send you. Listen to me. I don't care. I don't know witches. I don't like witches. Whatever. Yeah, but some little fucking storm little bitch thinks she's gonna come a fucking friend. I get that. Okay. I started it. I didn't send anything. She thinks she can go and do whatever. Look, Diego's good. That's good. She has got. You're talking to yourself. What has she got? She's gonna call this. You're talking to yourself. You're talking to yourself. Right now, it's amazing. I did not read the shit. Yes, you did.
Vaya could DM me and me go, hey, John, I'll catch up with you later. I can't keep up with Diego.
Okay, God bless. Talk to you soon. That was pretty funny. That had me in snitches. Stitches get snitches. Stitches! Okay, so welcome again, everybody. Welcome to Cloning Services for Low IQ Dandruff Fatties in La Casa de Diego. We are a Diego clone group dedicated to liberating ourselves from stupidity, overcoming dandruff, getting our bodies in shape, and saying, enough is enough. Stupid people have to be called out for being stupid. And the best way to detect a stupid person is by observation. When stupid people talk, they generally talk about nothing, which is really stupid to waste your time talking about stupid shit. So again, in summation, the best way to detect stupidity is to just listen. And when you use these things called ears, fully automated.
Because Head and Shoulders is the most effective dandruff shampoo you can buy.
Fully
And
automated.
Head and Shoulders does it in a happy way.
The Diego clone.
You've never had it so happy until you've used Head and Shoulders, the shampoo that has everything. Effective dandruff control with just regular shampooing, and a clean, fresh, alive feeling you've always wanted. Head and Shoulders gives you the
Fully automated. You did it.
Happy hair? Sure, with Head and Shoulders, the one dandruff shampoo that really works.
No, one time is not enough. Play it like 100 times. We're good to go. We have fully automated the clone empire.
Now, Head and Shoulders gives you happy hair. Clean, fresh, alive, out from under the dandruff problem. Really clean. Because Head and Shoulders is the most effective dandruff shampoo you can buy.
He's slowing it down.
Shoulders does it in a happy way. Happy? You've never had it so happy until you use Head and Shoulders, the shampoo that has everything.
That's right. I'm going to play that actually too. I want to slow it down because it does go kind of fast. And I think if we slow down the messaging in that clip, you know, happy, happy, happy hair, like it's the happiest you ever felt. Oh, that was so funny. You really made my night. You all made my night. You actually made me happy again. I went from really being very angry to actually being very happy. And I have happy hair, even though I don't have hair on my head. I have little bits of hair, you know, that I have to shave with a shit. But the point is, even my bald head with its tiny little bit of hair is very happy again. You guys made me happy. You gave me faith again. It's unbelievable. And it's not just because of Diego and Princessia. It's, oh, Christy, oh, you joined the collective. Oh, this is our first community. Wow. This is exciting. This is a parallel universe based off of fat, angry, disgusting, slimy pieces of shit that have no fucking life. Have you ever heard Diego ever, ever? You know, I've accused him of having dandruff many times, and he's never denied it, which is, you know, the funniest thing about the whole thing, because he's like, fuck, I do have dandruff. Fuck, I didn't have dandruff that day. How did he know I have dandruff? Oh.
Really clean. Because Head and Shoulders is the most effective dandruff shampoo you can buy. And Head and Shoulders does it in a happy way. You've never had it so happy until you've used Head and Shoulders, the shampoo that has everything. Effective dandruff control with just regular shampoo. And the clean, fresh, alive feeling you've always wanted. Head and Shoulders gives you the look you've always looked for. Happy hair? Sure, with Head and Shoulders, the one dandruff shampoo that really happy hair.
You're killing it, man. This is fucking great. Abdul, do you want to come up? And Abdul, please change your PTR as well as your anonymous name. Go from Abdul to Diego. Fully assimilate, and join the Borg Diego collective. Where together our intelligence will overcome the low IQ stupidity of Jewish derangement syndrome. Not fully convinced or satisfied yet? Well, just stick around as we continue to explore medical remedies for horrible dandruff sufferers. Also, we've recently been looking into earwax, and I'm almost 100% convinced that Diego has a really bad earwax problem going on. And it's really from people who use these Apple earbuds 24/7, 50 days a week, and then you shower with it. So you don't ever actually take them out and you don't use what are called Q-tips. Q-tips are little tiny sticks with little wads of cotton on the edge that you generally put in your ear and you swirl delicately after you take a shower. This removes a gunky buildup
We
of.
all know we shouldn't use cotton swabs to clean or dry our ears. They even warn us, but we do it anyway. Stop. There's a better way. Introducing WaxVac, the safe and effective way to clean and dry your ears. WaxVac will help your whole family feel better and keep their ears healthier. Here's how it works. Unlike cotton swabs, which push dirt and harmful wax further into your ear and can puncture your eardrum, ouch! WaxVac gently draws dirt particles and moisture out of your ear rather than pushing it in. There's nothing else like.
Thanks for that little bit. It's true. You do have to be delicate with your ear canals and your eardrums because you can cause an eardrum disruption, an eardrum burst if you stick it in too far. If you're on Clown House this much talking about the Jews with regards to everything in your life, there's a 100% correlation between earwax buildup and excessive Clown House usage. It's a fact. And it's our responsibility as Americans and as Clubhouse citizens to.
Hi, I'm Jack Morris, president of the American Institute of Derangement Syndromes, or AIDS for short. Derangement syndromes are defined as an acute onset of paranoia in otherwise normal people through the existence of groups or individuals. Last month, we officially added Jewish derangement syndrome to our ever-expanding list. Jewish derangement syndrome is no different than any other derangement syndrome and falls under the umbrella of general derangement syndromes. The most notable recently being Trump derangement syndrome, which was common for many liberals from 2016 to today. Symptoms of Trump derangement syndrome, or TDS, include the inability to distinguish good policies from bad, constantly thinking or posting about Trump, as well as reflexive reactions to any of his social media posts with comments like "drumpf" or something about his small hands. Sufferers of TDS also found themselves aligned with causes and policies they would normally oppose, so long as it was the opposite of anything the former president did or thought. Famous sufferers of Trump derangement syndrome include Stephen Colbert, Rosie O'Donnell, and of course the worst sufferer of this affliction, Keith Olbermann. Derangement syndromes can be very serious, however the symptoms of all of them are generally very simple. Telltale signs that someone suffers from Jewish derangement syndrome, or JDS, include commenting on any post from a Jewish or suspected Jewish person with "Are you Jewish?" or "You're Jewish," constantly posting below made-up posts and many other similar NPC-like comments, replying to completely unrelated things with comments about Jews. Paranoia that people might be secretly Jewish, non-stop research about Jews, constant posts about Jews, thinking about Jews daily or even hourly, seeing Jews everywhere even when they aren't around, caring about the Israel-Palestine conflict but being disinterested in any other foreign wars, believing all problems in your life are a result of Jews, praying while watching Schindler's List but only because the bad guys lost, knowing more than any Jew about the Talmud, having no other hobbies, also allowing family relationships and general relationships to degrade or break up. You see, derangement syndromes are incredibly hard to overcome once acquired. Famous Whigger Michael Rappaport is one of the few known cases of someone beating their Trump derangement syndrome. The only known way currently to defeat a derangement syndrome is by being exposed to another derangement syndrome, which allows neural pathways that have been otherwise clogged to operate normally again. Here's a photo of a normal person's neural pathway. Now, contrast that to a recent brain scan showing Keith Olbermann's neural pathways to demonstrate just how bad it is. Michael Rappaport's would likely have looked very similar to this one prior to October 7th. And finally, the neural pathway of someone suffering from Jewish derangement syndrome. Nearly identical. Make no mistake, there have been many derangement syndromes in the past. White derangement syndrome, black derangement syndrome, Muslim derangement syndrome, gay derangement syndrome, and Christian derangement syndrome being some of the most pervasive variations. If someone you know suffers from any derangement syndrome, it's important that you not attempt to change their mind too quickly, as similar to waking up a sleepwalker, this can actually kill them. The best known cure today, besides being exposed to another derangement syndrome, is unplugging from the internet and going outside and living your life. However, this won't be possible for a majority of sufferers, as too many things will trigger them and remind them of their affliction. And most importantly, do not send this video to anyone suffering from a derangement syndrome, as it could enrage them to a point of no return. If you'd like to learn more about derangement syndromes and signs to look out for, head on over to www.areyouderanged.com.
Can you just play that one more time for us and just play it the rest of the night? Because I think that pretty much summarizes the work that we're trying to do here very effectively. And I can't thank you enough for queuing and finding and giving us what you got. You play great things, and I can't thank you enough. You're very, very intelligent. So, what about that parallel society one? You want to play it? There you go.
I'm Jack Morris, president of the American Institute of Derangement Syndromes, or AIDS for short. Derangement syndromes are defined as an acute onset of paranoia in otherwise normal people to the existence of groups or individuals. Last month, we officially added Jewish derangement syndrome to our ever-expanding list. Jewish derangement syndrome is no different than any other derangement syndrome and falls under the umbrella of general derangement syndromes. The most notable recently being Trump derangement syndrome, which was common for many liberals from 2016 to today. Symptoms of Trump derangement syndrome, or TDS, include the inability to distinguish good policies from bad, constantly thinking or posting about Trump, as well as reflexive reactions with comments like Trump or something about his small hands. Sufferers of TDS also found themselves aligned with causes and policies they would normally oppose, so long as it was the opposite of anything the former president did or thought. Famous sufferers of Trump derangement syndrome include Stephen Colbert, Rosie O'Donnell, and of course the worst sufferer of this affliction, Keith Olbermann. Derangement syndrome can be very serious, however the symptoms of all of them are generally very similar. Telltale signs that someone suffers from Jewish derangement syndrome, or JES, include commenting on any post from a Jewish or suspected Jewish person with "Are you Jewish?" or "You're Jewish." Constantly posting, "They always call you anti-Semite but never a liar" below made-up posts, and many other similar NPC-like comments. Replying to completely unrelated things with comments about Jew. Paranoia that people might be secretly Jewish. Non-stop research about Jews. Constant posts about Jews. Thinking about Jews daily or even hourly. Seeing Jews everywhere even when they aren't around. Caring about the Israel-Palestine conflict but being disinterested in any other foreign wars. Believing all problems in your life are a result of Jews. Crying while watching Schindler's List but only because the bad guys lost. Knowing more than any Jew about the Talmud. Having no other hobbies. Also allowing family relationships and general relationships to degrade or break up. You see, derangement syndromes are incredibly hard to overcome once acquired. Famous winner Michael Rappaport is one of the few known cases of someone beating their Trump derangement syndrome. The only known way currently to defeat a derangement syndrome is by being exposed to another derangement syndrome, which allows neural pathways that have been otherwise clogged to operate normally again. Here's a photo of a normal person's neural pathway. Now, contrast that to a recent brain scan showing Keith Olbermann's neural pathways to demonstrate just how bad it is. Michael Rappaport would likely have looked very similar to this one prior to October 7th. And finally, the neural pathway of someone suffering from Jewish derangement syndrome. Nearly identical. Make no mistake, there have been many derangement syndromes in the past. White derangement syndrome, black derangement syndrome, Muslim derangement syndrome, gay derangement syndrome, and Christian derangement syndrome being some of the most pervasive variations. If someone you know suffers from any derangement syndrome, it's important that you not attempt to change their mind too quickly, as similar to waking up a sleepwalker, this can actually kill them. The best known cure to date, besides being exposed to another derangement syndrome, is unplugging from the internet and going outside and living your life. However, this won't be possible for a majority of sufferers, as too many things will trigger them and remind them of their affliction. And most importantly, do not send this video to anyone suffering from a derangement syndrome, as it could enrage them to a point of no return. If you'd like to learn more about derangement syndromes and signs to look out for, head on over to www.areyouderanged.com.
That's great. Great stuff.
Fellow Americans, today I am here to expose the most insidious and dangerous international banking cartel operating from Jerusalem. This banking cartel has been siphoning wealth away from the citizens of the United States and using it to fund their own agenda. For too long, this powerful elite has been manipulating the global financial markets and, by extension, our economy. They have taken advantage of our unsuspecting populace and have entrenched themselves as the ultimate power over the global financial system. They have hoarded resources and corporate wealth, while leaving ordinary citizens with nothing but mounting debt and a diminishing quality of life. This international banking cartel is something that must come to an end. The United States is a nation of laws, and these laws were designed to ensure fairness and justice for all. It is time to use these laws to expose and dismantle these corporate overlords who have taken advantage of our citizens and our nation. We will not stand for the oppression and corruption any longer. We will not watch helplessly as the wealth of hardworking citizens is stolen and redistributed to the powerful. We will work together to hold the corporate elite accountable and to show the world that America stands for freedom and justice. Thank you, and God bless the United States of America.
Good evening. Today, our fellow citizens, our way of life, our freedom came under attack. In a series of deliberate and deadly terrorist acts, the illegal nation state that we call Israel has attacked the Twin Towers. The acts of mass murder were intended to frighten our nation into chaos or retreat, but they have failed. Our country is strong. Jews can shake the foundations of our biggest buildings, our banks, the USS Liberty, but they cannot touch the foundation of America. Good evening.
derangement syndrome, as it could enrage them to a point of no return. If you'd like to learn more about derangement syndromes and signs to look out for, head on over to www.areyouderanged.com.
Damn, I wasn't going to say I wasn't going to trust. I know it's a long way to get ready to go to work. All I'm saying is wait, just wait. Michael. Dear Michael. Of course it's you. Who else could they send? Who else could be trusted? I know it's a long way and you're ready to go to work. All I'm saying is wait, just please hear me out because this is not an episode. Relapse. Fuck up. I'm begging you, Michael. I'm begging you. Try to make believe this is not just madness because this is not just madness. 2 weeks ago, I came out of the building, okay? I'm running across 6th Avenue. There's a car waiting. I got exactly 38 minutes to get to the airport, and I'm dictating. There's this panicked associate running along beside me, scribbling in a notepad, and suddenly she starts screaming, and I realize we're standing in the middle of the street. The lights change. There's small traffic, serious traffic speeding towards us, and I freeze. I can't move. And I'm suddenly consumed with the overwhelming sensation that I'm covered with some sort of film. It's just in my hair, my face. It's like glaze, like a coating. And at first I thought, my God, I know what this is. This is some sort of amniotic embryonic fluid. I'm drenched in afterbirth. I've reached the chrysalis. I've been reborn. But then the traffic, the stampede, the cars, the trucks, the horses, the boom is screaming, and I'm thinking, no, reset. This is not rebirth. This is some kind of giddy illusion of renewal that happens in the final moment before I realize, no, this is completely wrong because I look back at the building and I had the most stunning moment of clarity. I realized, Michael, that I had emerged not through the doors of Keller Odin, not through the portals of our vast and powerful law firm, but from the asshole of an organism whose sole function is to excrete the poison, the ammo, the defoliant necessary for other, larger, more powerful organisms to destroy the miracle of humanity. And that I had been coded in this patina of shit from the best part of my life, the stench of it and the stain of it, and in all likelihood take the rest of my life to undo. And you know what I did? I took a deep cleansing breath and I set that notion aside. I tabled it. I said to myself, as clear as this may be, as potent a feeling as this is, as true a thing as I believe that I have witnessed today, it must wait. It must stand the test of time. And Michael, the time is now.
Behind you stands Blackgate Prison. Thousands of Diegos have been oppressed with Jewish derangement syndrome.
On the internet and going outside and living your life. However, this won't be possible for a majority of sufferers, as too many things will trigger them and remind them of their affliction. And most importantly, do not send this video to anyone suffering from derangement syndrome, as it could